Okay, I just created this workflow that generated this video, so let's watch it again.
Ever feel like building a sandcastle grain by grain? Automation is like having a bucket. It makes content creation easier. Research shows companies that post 16 plus blogs a month get 3.5x more traffic. Set up automated workflows for emails, social media, and lead generation. 67% of companies using automation see more engagement. Imagine.
Okay, so let's just go through the workflow. If you were watching the previous video that we did before, like yesterday, um, you would know what happens here. It's effectively the same workflow, but there's like a slight change, which is a proof of concept of something I was speaking about yesterday. So yesterday we were able to generate a full video just based on one whole script that we were storing in Airtable, and it's this one. I'm not going to show it to you right now, but um, it was basically what we did was we took this text and then we put it, like we sent it in the payload to HeyGen, and then it was able to generate a whole video just based out of that. We even put a background image just to like create something, some dynamic elements to it. But this time what we're doing is something similar, right? So I'll explain like an overview. If you want like a detailed kind of thing, you can get the workflow. It's going to be linked down in the description below. But this is something that gets the idea, I guess you could call it. So we're getting the idea that we want to generate the content from, and then this, it gets the it takes the idea and then it gets even more information. It should be the image that is involved with the idea, and then it moves on, and then here it checks if the idea already has any video content created for it. So if the idea does have the video content, then it just moves on. But if it doesn't, it generates the video script over here, and then it stores that video script over here. So again, this is just the video script creation portion. You can create this like very easily. I don't really have to go through it too much. Everyone has their own video script kind of creation methods. I have my own. I feel like mine is like a secret sauce because like if you know what goes into a good video script for a content marketing sort of application, then you can just somehow like deconstruct exactly what you need to give it, which is very useful. So here we're getting the video again, just like as a new placeholder so that the next part of the automation can run. This is the, again, I love code notes clearly, but like this is the magic. This is where the magic happens. And the reason is because this is the part where we're defining video inputs, and not just video inputs, but like multiple video inputs. I'll explain it to you right now. So what we're doing is we're getting the script and we're getting a bunch of avatar IDs. So this is like her name is Lindy, right? And I got her because like this is someone from my country apparently. I don't know if it's a real person though. It would be interesting if she was a real person, but she definitely has like the body type, for sure. So yeah, we got like 4 avatar IDs of her. The kind of sad thing is the fact that the aspect ratio was locked, so I could only get her in this kind of like position. You'll understand soon. I had to scale the image up, or the way the video was presenting itself. I had to scale that up to like create this kind of view. Otherwise, she would have appeared like way smaller than this. And if I wanted her to be like all over, I should have scaled it up to like 2.5 or something. But yeah, it is what it is. So what this portion does is it gets the scripts and the avatar IDs, like it gets them, and then this is the this is the part where it cleans the script, so whatever was stored in the thing before. Because like what you have to understand is that sometimes the output from OpenAI is I'm not going to say trash, but it has these headings, these markdown headings. You want to remove all of those and any other delineating text, right, where it says video script or hook or whatever. you want to remove those and anything that doesn't have anything to do with the script. So you remove those, and then you split that to create a like sort of these different sections to your script. So now understand that we have an array. We have two arrays here. We have the array which is called clean script, and we have the array which is called avatar IDs. What we want to do next is we want to create video input objects that we're going to use to create this video with multiple cutscenes, like as you can see.
Imagine nurturing leads while you sleep. Don't set and
like multiple cutscenes that looks natural, and to get this kind of quality, I would have had to like feed it into like JSON to video. I might actually do a video where I'm, going deep into like how to do JSON to video, but this is just a proof of concept from what we were speaking about yesterday, and it's the fact that if you create multiple video input objects, you can have like similar sort of like cutscene like effect, which is great. So here, let me just give you a look at what's happening. So we're defining the character, and this is a magic line, I guess you could say. And what it's doing is it's getting the avatar IDs, but we want to get any index. We want to get the index of the mapping, and then we want to make sure that it's a function of the length. So what that means is, say hypothetically we have only 4 avatar IDs here, but we might have like 8 scripts. So what we want to do is, if the index of the scripts ever goes beyond 4 or 3, I guess, because it starts from 0, we want this to be able to go back to the beginning. So it'll count 0, 1, 2, 3, and then it will go back to the beginning. That's what we want to do, just so that we always have an avatar ID, so that we're always displaying something. So yeah, the avatar style is normal, the position is center, and as I said before, like the scale is 1.7, because we wanted to get it to like a big size. Yeah, this is like slightly big enough, and this kind of output is, I guess, is not bad, but it's not really the quality that I want. It's just a good proof of concept though, and I'm using my favorite voice here. Like, it's a very good voice, very calm, very chill. And as you can imagine, this video inputs, it gets taken in and put into the entire payload. That's like the actual payload. So yeah, we're defining the width, the height, oh my days. Okay, and then we're getting the title as well from the video, sort of the video table in the add table. Mind you, the title was something we generated quite a while back. So yeah, and then we're sending the payload over to HeyGen, which goes ahead and so we're sending it over as a raw body type, and we this only works because we specify the content type and we're telling it to accept application JSON, and then it gives us a video ID that we can later check through a polling request. So we're just trying to get the status. We're trying to get a status of finished, and if it's finished, then we want to store it in Airtable after doing something with the URL. But here we want to also check if it's not finished. We want to check if it's errored. So if it errored, we want to stop the workflow. But if it didn't error, we wanted to go ahead and add it to like some attachments table, to some attachments array. Actually, it's an array of objects of attachments. So this is something that we would have put into Airtable if we had an attachments field for videos, but we only have an attachments field for images, so there was no need for that. But it's something to just think about, like if you want to store your video in Airtable. I personally, I don't really do that. It's better to like store links, because like those links are just download links anyway. You could even put it in an S3, like Google Cloud Storage or Amazon Web Services or something. But still, it doesn't really matter. Like, I downloaded mine, and it was a really good choice for me. So yeah, this is going to be like a very short video. The link is going to be in the description because there isn't really that much that I changed from the previous video. All I did was create a bunch of new video inputs and then attach that to the payload. That's all I did, just to create those cut-like images, those cutscenes between different types of views. Very simple to implement, right? You take your script, you split it based on the new lines, and then you have a bunch of a series of avatar IDs, and then you dynamically allocate avatar IDs and scripts, and then that's basically all you do. You just map that, and then you put the entire array of objects into the new payload that you're sending to HeyGen. So that's basically how it works. Yeah, if you want this, like, it'll be in the link in the description. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time probably. Oh, and before I forget, if you want to build stuff like this, I'm totally willing to collaborate on some projects. So if you want to, like, build things like these, I wouldn't mind doing it with you, for you, around you. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm tired out of my mind, and goodbye.